Well, so I'm excited to work with you guys. If you
Well,
want me to start?
that's
I'm
amazing.
ready. I mean, I am so ready to find a new way to earn money that's not so stressful. I mean, and something that I can do even on the side too, if I didn't do it full time. But I definitely would love to make money faster in a way. I mean, I hate to sound greedy like that. I mean, like I said before, I'm going through a divorce, and my ex is pretty nasty,
Mm-hmm.
and at the moment, so I mean, there's things that I need to pay, and of course, just getting out onto my own again.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I mean, I want to build up a savings so I have something to be back on farther in life later on, so I can lean back on that and not have to worry about pinching every penny when I'm 60, 70 years old.
Yeah.
And so, but this has all been a new adventure to me, so I was super excited about it. I learned lessons along the way so far of gambling when I shouldn't have,
Mm-hmm.
and losing money that I shouldn't have. And so I know that's part of it.
Yeah. Well, you kind of it's amazing that you kind of went through the first couple of questions that I already had kind of set up for you. Yeah, you kind of beat me to the chase over there. I know what your name is, but the new users don't. So if you can just introduce yourself, talk about what are you doing, if anything, other than trading. Um, I wanted to ask you about your kind of situation right now, what you're feeling, what you're going through. You already kind of went through that. That's amazing. So yeah, what's your name? And can you talk about if you had any prior experience in trading before?
Sure.
Mhm.
And so Kelly Rittman,
Okay.
I'm in Oklahoma, by the way. No, I had no prior knowledge of anything. I knew of crypto, and that was about it. I knew nothing more than just the words of it. And then I knew nothing of trading.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually just happened to see, and I know it's going to sound so silly, NBA Youngboy,
Yeah.
I think.
Mm-hmm.
An interview that he did, and I guess where he had got detained. Did you ever see that article?
Yeah, yeah. I saw a lot about NBA YoungBoy. I saw a lot about that.
$280,000. Okay. Yeah. And so I read that, and that was how I kind of stumbled upon it. And so then I came upon your name from there, and then just kind of went from there, researched it, and I'm happy. I'm happy to learn more about it for sure.
That's great. Kelly, did you think it was? Did you ever think that this was a kind of like a scam type of deal, or?
Yes and no. Not really. I mean, I think I had researched it kind of enough, possibly, but I tend to be a little naive at times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I was a little skeptical. I didn't want to put a whole lot of money into it at first, but I mean, you reassured me more and more as you told me that, you don't have access to that account. It's my account. You do it. And so you just helped us along the way of how to learn to trade and, the signals and things like that. So, I mean, it didn't take me long to really feel comfortable with it and knowing to put money in it. I think where I got the most nervous, honestly, is when you transfer from Cash App out and it says, warning, this may be a scam. Are you sure you want to do this? That's, I think, I got the most nervous transferring to my wallet, trying to make sure I was going to the right place. But other than that, as far as like with you and the in-pocket option, no, I didn't feel like it was too much of a scam at all.
Okay. And you talked about the whole Cash App transfer kind of thing. What was the deposit that you started off with? Because if you were nervous, stuff like that, what was it?
I think I did maybe 200.
Mm-hmm.
It was either 200 or 300. It wasn't much more than that.
Yeah. And were you kind of scared of letting that money go off, or was it more of like a curious adventure type stuff?
A little bit of both.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you would have asked me probably at the beginning of February, I would have told you I was a little more nervous of letting it go.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I say differently is because we had to sell our house going through the divorce, that I had a little bit of money not that I didn't want to let that money go by any means, but it wasn't going to hurt me near as bad as it was going to hurt me prior to selling the house.
Yeah.
For sure. But I don't like to lose money, so it's frustrating when you do. But it's hard. I also realize, too, though, that, yeah, you can trade with small amounts, but I wasn't really making much of a profit. Sure, over time it may all add up, but I figured I saw where the larger amounts you make more money. But I mean, that's going to be like anything. And if you don't have that money to stick with those large amounts, then or trade those large amounts, then yeah, I mean, it works even with small amounts for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It slowly adds up.
Yeah.
And a dollar after a dollar is great.
Yeah, of course. And can you kind of talk about the experience that those $200 went through? How long have you been with us already?
Maybe 3 weeks.
3 weeks. So in those 3 weeks, what did those $200 do?
Well, they went fairly quickly as I never really thought to. I didn't really ask, so I was just kind of changing the dollar amounts as I felt like doing. And then when I thought I had an idea of what I was doing, I didn't, and I lost it all. And then put more in there, and still managed to think I was going to do it correctly, and lost it all again. And so, but after finally admitting that I was being more greedy and not just listening and being patient about it, then I got what I deserved in a sense. So now I don't want to do that, and I just want to follow the right ways and learn the right ways to do it versus doing it all incorrectly. Yeah, I mean, I could have gone a lot further with that money. I was stupid about it.
Yeah, well, that's okay. We were all stupid at some point in this whole trading thing. I can assure you that of. And do you remember like a number where you, after your whole journey with not listening and stuff like that, where you said a good quote, I got what I deserved. What was that number when you kind of realized that?
How much I'd probably lost at that point? A couple thousand.
Yeah, well. But
it wasn't like I just needed to blow it either. I mean, I should have been smarter with it. So now I'm gonna try to build that back.
Okay. What does it mean to you to kind of be a part of this, I guess, community? I'm starting to call this a community already at this point.
I am super excited, to be honest, because I've actually already told other people about it. And so I was talking to my cousin just recently about it, and he actually asked me earlier today how the trading was going. And I was like, oh, you'll have to call me later tonight, and I'll tell you.
Okay.
But yeah, so I mean, I've talked to him and a couple other people about it too. No, I'm super pumped about it. I mean, I will say you have made this so much easier because it's not easy for me to ask questions. And especially feeling stupid, like, hey, I can't get the camera to work. How do I fix the camera? But I mean, I don't like to do those things. And so to have to ask for advice and help, really took a lot. But you didn't make me feel stupid through any of it.
Exactly.
Never once. And so you made it so much easier. The whole process.
Thank you. Thanks, Kelly. We're going to have to wrapping up in a couple of minutes. Maybe we got 2 or something like that. Do you have anything that you want to say to the people that are kind of still on the fence maybe about it? They're kind of watching from the sidelines, stuff like that. Just anything that you want to say to people that are watching this. Maybe they're already in the club. Maybe you just, whatever you want to say. The mic is yours, Kelly.
I mean, anybody that's on the sidelines watching, I mean, even if you have a small amount of money wanting to try to turn it around and invest it, you can't go wrong with it. Because you're going to have a few bad signals here and there, but majority of the time you're going to make money if you do it correctly. I will say you said from the very beginning about using 2 devices. I didn't do that to start with, and that kind of bit me too. So I mean, that's a huge thing. So if somebody's out there that's already in the community and they're not doing that, they're doing like I was, flipping back and forth, I was maybe winning half the trade, and so I was probably losing more than anything. And then I would honestly say, just stick with what you say and actually learn it. If you're going to want to try to do it on your own, don't do like I did and gamble it. I mean, I played with the time. I tried messing with seconds, and it did. I mean, I won a couple, but I ultimately lost a whole lot more. And then, I would say stick to a dollar amount because I didn't. From the very beginning, I didn't want to lose money, but then I was like, oh, maybe a little more. Maybe I'll win it. And then I was silly about it. I just didn't really pay that much attention. And I mean, I guess I did pay attention. I just continued to keep thinking I knew what to do, and I didn't. So, I mean, really follow the advice. You're the expert in it and not me by any means. And I would go that route with it. But people on the sidelines, I mean, you can't go wrong even if it's for a short or a small amount of money trying to build it. You'll see the outcome of it for sure.
Okay. Thank you, Kelly. It's been a pleasure talking to you, kind of seeing you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be going live on stream in the Telegram on YouTube in about 20 minutes. I'll be happy to see you there.
Awesome.
Peace out. Pleasure talking to you
Thank
again.
you. I appreciate it.
Bye bye.
Bye.